out today. Very excited. Tis the season. I'm out here with Melissa Heffelfinger, and we are at Heffelfinger Tree Farm. So, Melissa, thank you very much for taking the time to invite us out and tell us a little bit about your farm out here. So I know that this is a few years old now. How old is Heffelfinger Tree Farm?
Well, we've been planting seedlings since 2015.
2015.
So we've been planting for over 7 years.
Well, it takes a while to grow a tree.
It does. It's not one of those crops that you just turn around in a summer. So
sure.
Kind of a long-term thing. But we planted those first seedlings, and then every year we just kind of eased into it. One year we started making wreaths, and the next year we sold a few trees, and then we've just grown and grown until now we're cutting trees that we grew ourselves and making our own greenery. And
started probably as a little side hustle into a real entrepreneurial business now. This is fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
We feel really fortunate that we're able to use this space that we have and the resources we have to do this.
Well, so I know you personally, and I've had a chance to come out here several times, and I think this is one of the best kept secrets in Pulaski County. So tell me where we're located. So we're off Colo-Grade Rd, correct?
Yes, Colo-Grade Rd. We're maybe 7 or 8 miles east of Somerset. Really, the best way to get out here is to take Highway 192, and you're going to look for Piney Grove Road and turn left, head north, and then Colo-Grade is right off of Piney.
I feel like I'm in the outskirts of Eubank right now, but quite frankly, from downtown, it took me 12, 13 minutes to get here.
It's really not. It's a beautiful drive, so you feel like you're kind of getting away from everything, but it's not.
You're basically, once you turn, take the bypass to 192, it's 6 miles out to Piney Grove is what it is, and then once you get on Piney Grove, it's just a turn, and you're here. So. But you feel like you're out, out here, and I love that. I mean, you've got a lot of fun stuff, and what I'd love to do, Melissa, if you would let us, is maybe just, we could take a look real quick. We don't have to walk all the way down, but maybe show us some of the tree farm, and then we could talk about some of the other things that you all do here. You've got some cool buildings and different things, and I want people to get to know everything about this, because, purchasing a live tree is a fun experience.
Yes, and that's what we're going for. You're not just here to pick a tree up from a lot and head home. You're getting an experience with your tree.
I came out a couple of years ago and actually cut my tree down. I cut my tree down. It was a job, and I really enjoyed it though. It was a lot of fun, and the kids love it, because I know that you do some tractor, some hay rides during the Christmas season, and John's out here on pulling them around on the tractor. And
so we don't make people haul their tree up alone. John will hook up the tractor and the hay wagon and take families out to the field, and they can cut one down, or if they just want to walk around and enjoy the field for a minute, and then you can load your tree up on the wagon, come back up. And if you decided not to cut one down, then we have our selection of pre-cuts over here that we keep in order to keep them fresh.
So how many pre-cuts will you have this year? You're going to bring in some trees also, because I mean, how many trees are you going to sell this year, you think?
Well, I'm not. That's always
that's the question.
Yes.
How many did you sell last year? Maybe that's good.
Last year it was probably around 250.
250 trees.
Yes.
Wow.
So we have kind of deliberately kept it a little quiet so we could grow with the interest and make sure that we could provide the service that we want to. Some of our employees like to try to be helpful when we don't need them, don't you? But we bring in, these trees here are Fraser Fir from North Carolina, and we supplement because we can't grow fir in this soil and in this climate. So we want folks to have a lot of variety, a lot of options. This year is the second year. We're also going to be bringing in noble fir from Oregon. Oregon,
wow.
And they are just beautiful, beautiful trees. So we're taking those in.
I guess different heights and.
Yes, we've got anything from mini trees up to probably 11 to 12 foot might be the tallest that we've got this year.
Wow, that's a good sized tree.
It is a handful. But we go out of our way to keep all these pre-cuts very, very fresh.
Sure.
we put a fresh cut on them after we unload them and get them in water, so they're still drinking water until you buy it, and then you can get it home and keep it in
Well, and I can tell you from having a live tree, as long as you're putting water in there and you're keeping that thing hydrated, it will last forever. I mean, it'll last for months.
Yes.
So, I mean, after Christmas, you know, you're thinking, well, I've got to get rid of this tree, but I mean, it still looks brand new.
So it's hard to want to take it out.
Right?
You've only had to enjoy it for maybe 3 or 4 weeks. And
Yeah.
It still looks good. So.
Well, you know, kind of an adaptation, I guess, on having a tree farm is all the fun add-ons that you all have started to do now. So you've got, you know, you've got some snacks that you provide for people that come out, and you've got, it looks like some handmade Christmas ornaments and different kinds of decor, Christmas decor. And then you've got the new barn up there as well. It's going to have animals, or like a little mini petting zoo. Is that? Oh, we got to go. Can we go look at some of these things?
Let's go check it out.
You know, this is a real experience. This is one of the places where we talk about ag tourism, or we talk about even holiday tourism. You know, you go to Bear Wallow, or you go to any number of places to go spend time with your family. This is it right here. You know, I think coming here, bringing the kids out, I mean, they love it. You know, our 2 girls, you know, they love coming out here.
Yeah, and I mean, we try to have things that families with little kids, big kids, no kids, that everybody's going to have something that they enjoy doing.
Sure, you'll have the fire pit probably going,
We'll
and
have a couple of those. We can roast marshmallows. We've moved our kids village over here this year and added a few things.
so this is new-ish. So this is this new for the season?
Yes. So last year we had a little bit of it done, and we kept our pre-cuts in here. This year we got all the siding on. Almost all of the lumber that built this barn was cut either from our property or within Pulaski County.
It's beautiful. It looks really nice.
So excited.
It's gorgeous. It's the first thing you see when you drive up. It is stunning. Okay, so where are we? So this is going to be an area where the kids or anybody can come up here. You're going to have a petting zoo up here.
Yeah, we've got a few little pygmy goats over here right now, and our horse Rocket will probably come in and warm up when we're open.
Rocket.
To get to
Okay.
on him. And then we'll have our sleigh over here for family photos.
Oh, wow. Now, is there an additional charge for those photos or anything?
Absolutely not.
So that's another great, you know, value add just for coming out here and having a fun-filled day. Looks like you're going to be able to have a little feed in those probably to.
Everybody can feed the goat.
Oh, well, everybody loves that.
Yeah.
Look at them. They look very excited.
Yeah, they'll get real excited when the kids have a feed for
Oh,
them.
yeah. They'll put on about 10 pounds.
And then I don't know if you all want to go upstairs, but we've
Sure.
got some fun activities.
I want to see. I want to see everything you have to offer. That's what we're doing today. Be careful. Don't fall. So what are we looking at up here, Melissa?
So this is just some space where folks can come and maybe get away from the wind a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little warmer up here already.
You know,
Play some games.
drink coffee and hot chocolate while the kids get to play a little bit, and really just relax a little bit.
Boy, and I bet there's a heck of a view out these back windows here too, isn't there? Oh yeah, you can see the tree farm down there below us.
Yeah.
And for anybody who's not been out here, this place will be rocking in
Yes.
December. I mean, this place is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Lots of people are, every year, more people figure this out, and I think this is gonna, we want people to know as much, and that we want people to come out here and see what you all have to offer, and I think this will help. I hope. I really want people to know about this.
We're excited that, you know, we're more prepared to have everybody that's interested to come on out, and you know, we're eager to serve a lot more people.
Yeah, well, of course, and you're more prepared to do that now, and I can see that. I mean, this is a wonderful addition to what you guys have been doing, and I have a feeling this will be like a lot of things. You'll probably add to the farm every year, just a little bit every year. Every year when I go to some of these places, Bear Wallow again, something new every year, you know, and this is going to be another one of those places. So I always tell people, you know, during the holidays, there's lots of great things you can do. You know, go to Christmas Island and spend some time at Bear Wallow and come out to Heffelfinger Tree Farm and go to some of these awesome things. You know, go ice skate downtown.
Yeah.
There's some fun things to do, and this is another one of those, you know, great things about Pulaski County.
Really, we want people to know too that even if a real tree in the house is not your thing,
Yeah.
we don't charge an admission to come to the farm, so
Yeah.
you can come and the kids can play.
Yeah.
You can go walk through the fields.
Take
browse in the
pictures.
gift shop, and you don't have to buy a tree, and there's still plenty to do here that you can spend the day, make some
Yeah.
memories, and enjoy your time.
Could we go look at the gift shop real quick? I would love to do that as well, if that's okay. And we'll go look at the gift shop. We want to make sure that everybody gets to see that as well. Because, yeah, you know, you don't have to buy a tree. You can come out here and see some of the other, the holiday and the Christmas decor. And you know, if I think it's going to be fun that you have a petting zoo. That's awesome. How fun is that?
Harder than it looks.
I guarantee it is. All right, let's go check out the gift shop. All right.
Back and forth. All right. Check it out.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So Melissa, I'm assuming that you are, how long have you lived here in Pulaski County now?
It will be 11 years on January 1st.
That's funny. You know, I moved back a little over 11 years ago.
Yeah.
So I grew up here, but then I was gone forever. And I moved back about the same time you all got here, it sounds like.
Really?
Yeah. So this is the gift shop. And I remember when the sleigh was down here, and there was hay in the corner. That was a lot of fun. The kids loved to jump on that. But as you can see, again, there's other things here. You've got Heffelfinger Tree Farm swag, and you've got all sorts of, I don't know, I would call this maybe some primitive Christmas type decorations. Just a real neat feel. Look at that. You've got the sweatshirts this year.
Yeah.
Love that.
We've got a few more of these type of items coming.
Yeah.
Like hoodies and
Good.
T-shirts. But almost everything that we sell here is exclusively made in Pulaski County and
Right.
Kentucky.
Well, and that's, you know, we talk about shopping local
Yes.
a lot. And I think it's super important to support the people here in our community. I appreciate you doing that. You know, one thing, I don't know if I even asked you when we opened up, what prompted you all to want to have a tree farm? You know, what's the motivation there? Is this something you just wanted to do when you were a kid? You love Christmas and you wanted to do this? Or what's the motivation behind having a tree farm?
Well, I never thought I was going to have a tree farm, but I love Christmas, and it's always kind of been an obsession of mine, really.
Okay.
And when we moved down here, we started a tradition of cutting a tree from our property. And to make a tree look like a Christmas tree takes a little bit of work. It takes shearing, and like you've got to kind of care for it. And so to find a tree just growing in the wild that you would use as a Christmas tree can be a little challenging.
Sure.
So we had some fun finding looking through the property here for a tree. And then eventually we just kind of decided, you know, we have all this space and we love the season, and if this is something that we can do and offer this to the community, then
Why not?
Yeah, and it's been we're very, very grateful
Sure.
that we've been able to do it. It's been a joy for
Well,
our
it's
whole family.
it's so unique. You don't see a lot of things like this, and
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun. Now, are these real? Are these live wreaths over here? These aren't artificial. You've made
Real
these.
deal, yeah.
Oh, I love these smell so amazing.
Yes, and this is another great option if somebody is not necessarily wanting a real tree in the house, but you like the smell.
Oh,
you could
so
put one
much.
of these on the front door.
Oh.
And kind of get that smell a little bit without having, you know, if you're allergic, you know, whatever the reason.
That's Christmas right there
yes,
in a
And
oh.
we've got Courtney over here making some right now. We
Yeah.
get this off of the trees that aren't quite right there to be like good enough to be a Christmas tree.
You make them into a wreath or a garland.
We'll use those to make all of our greenery. We do it all 100%
Yeah.
in-house here. We take special orders. And,
Yeah, so we talked about earlier, Heffelfinger Tree Farm is going to make a garland for us for the Christmas parade this year. So we're going to have MCs actually doing the parade live and online, and we'll have a giant garland we're going to have you all make to put on our table, and it's going to look fantastic, and just to add to that festive spirit of the day for the Christmas parade.
Yeah.
So I love this. A great option for anybody who's if you've ever had a wreath. I'm sure everybody's had a wreath. Having a live wreath is, and have somebody build one of those from scratch, and can kind of customize that for you to the size. So if you've got a gigantic house and you need one of those that's as big as a hula hoop, guess what? You can do that.
Yeah.
If you need a little tiny one, you can make that too. That's the beauty of having somebody you can pick up the phone and talk to, is
Yes.
you can customize an order to them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we really enjoy getting to do that. There are some businesses in town, Lake Point Dental. We have a lot of fun making.
Do you do their giant wreath out front?
Yep, that's us.
Big.
That takes a few trees to get that done.
It's a big.
It is so much fun to see that hanging up when we drive by.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, how do people get a hold of you? If they want to find out, if they want to get the address again, how to get out here, if they want to call you all about maybe a wreath order for their business, website, Facebook, phone numbers, how do people get a hold of you?
So we share information about hours, directions, all of that is on our Facebook page. We also have an Instagram and a TikTok that we might share some just fun things
Sure.
on that. But if you want-
Heffelfinger Tree Farm?
Yes, Heffelfinger Tree Farm. And if you're interested in an order or need to talk to somebody, just calling me, the number that's listed on our Facebook page.
Sure. What's that number? Do you know?
606-219-7989.
7989. Okay.
So just calling me, and sometimes if we've got the Christmas music playing a little bit too loud, I might miss it, but I'll call back as soon as I
Sure.
can and take whatever greenery order it is.
And I'm assuming you're taking orders now for Christmas.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
This is probably the time right now.
Yes, right now.
Okay. Well, that's great. Well, Melissa, I want to thank you first of all for allowing us to come out and kind of invade your property here, and thank you for giving us a tour.
Absolutely.
It gets better every year. I love it. It's one of my favorites.
We really appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming out and allowing us to share.
Yeah, well, and thank you for being a chamber member. That's a choice you've made, and we really appreciate that. And one thing, again, we encourage people in almost every one of these videos, we talk about the importance of shopping local. And this is kind of where the rubber hits the road. This is a very locally owned business. Supporting local vendors. At their local tree farm. I would encourage everybody, when you're thinking about things to do this holiday season, I would really encourage everybody to come out here and check this place out. I think that you're going to be very impressed. It is way quicker to get here than people think. I mean, we are literally 15 minutes from the fountain in downtown Somerset. So 380 Colo-Grade Rd.
Yep.
Basically, go out Highway 192 about 6 miles. You're going to turn onto Piney Grove Rd.
Yep.
And then it's just a series of quick turns. If everybody has a smartphone, which I bet we all do in this day and age, I would go ahead, put the address in there, and it will take you right to their front door.
Yep.
So again, Melissa, thank you for allowing us to do this. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go outside. There's a whole bunch of people over here. We saw some of them in the shots here in the video. We're going to go outside and we're going to do an in-person ribbon cutting, and we're going to celebrate with John and Melissa and their friends, and we're going to do the ribbon cutting to kick off the season here. So guys, stay tuned. Next week we have another ribbon cutting. Until then, thank you all very much. So have a good day. Thank you.